Okay. This video is about the people in Abbotsford and the politicians. You might want to come a little closer, make sure you can hear me well. Okay. What the deal is the picture here is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and in the picture, in the movie, I don't know who framed Roger Rabbit. It was the Illuminati or something like that. But in this scenario right here, it's the Abbotsford Police Department and the squad car 420, and it's the Abbotsford Downtown Business Association, and that's because like Bob Boss and the lady strung out on beats tried to put me out of business, and they were complaining, and they were concerned citizens that just wanted my building and wanted me out of here because they thought they'd make more money. But so that's the whole thing there with that. But what I wanted to say was people like Bob Boss, he inspires hate and intolerance in the community when he calls the drug addicted homeless people street urchins. And the Abbotsford News, they inspire this hate and intolerance in the community when they say, like, you know, I sell drugs to kids. These things are very bad emotions to stir up in the community. And what happened yesterday was we had this fat, and she was fat, and she was a little bit ugly too. And I get to say these things about her because she was drunk and smoking a cigarette, and she put her cigarette butt right out in the eye of Roger Rabbit there. And the picture had only been up for a couple hours, and she was already defacing it. And in Abbotsford, a couple years ago, they had about 6 teenagers that were like 18 to 20 years old that jumped out of a car and chased a drug-addicted homeless person down and spray painted his face green. And they busted out every window I have, and that's why we have to replace the windows with wood here. But the point is that, like, you know, the politicians in Abbotsford are just irresponsible. They are consciously spreading misinformation about the drug war and inspiring this hate and intolerance. They've harvested the hate and intolerance as their political platform, and they inspired this kind of intolerance for public opinion. And that's why people burn down my signs and cut my signs up and tear them down. And I think it's very important that people understand that part of free speech is defending people that you don't agree with them, but you agree with the fact that they've got a right to speak up. And I think it's also important for people to understand that that diversity in the community is very important, and it makes it vibrant. And without diversity, you have no resilience. So that's about all I got to say, except that I'm sorry that the fat drunk girl who smoked cigarettes put her cigarette butt out on Roger Rabbit's eye. Very bad girl, very bad girl. Thank you.